Yeah, 458 Okie here. I'm right here at Gary's. We're gonna do a little early morning dove hunting. Here's second day of Oklahoma dove season, so stay tuned. And there he is right there. Deerhearse 458 Okie presents Well, Gary and I are at the Candy Creek dove fields and just getting ready to head out into the field. Yeah, got a little bit of a late start, but hey,
moon's still up.
Moon's still up. So anyhow,
Full moon.
Yeah. So anyhow, stay tuned and maybe we'll get on some birds. It was a beautiful morning to be out hunting, and I think the temperature was around 57 to 60 degrees when we first arrived, and hardly any wind to speak of, and we only saw a few birds. I tried to get a shot off at a couple of doves, but my safety was on, and so I missed. Gary got a shot off and missed as well, but as the day progressed, it became apparent that there just were not the normal amount of birds. You can see the other hunters here with their decoys and such set up to the left of us. But anyhow, everybody was getting concerned about, the lack of birds that were being seen. So Gary later called the game warden, and he said that's the case on most of the fields in the area. Even the 3 fields in Skytook that are known for plenty of birds, and this field right here that's known for plenty of birds, just wasn't producing. And apparently, the migration had not begun. As the morning progressed into mid-morning, it became apparent the birds just were not going to cooperate. So hunters began picking up their supplies and trickling out of the field, and by the time the day went on, it was just Gary and myself and 2 or 3 other hunters that were left on the far end of the field. But still, it was a beautiful morning to be out. Well, we figured we'd hold tight for a little bit and perhaps hunt until 10 or 10:30, and if we didn't see more birds, we'd just call it a day. But once again, it was a beautiful morning, and this is kind of our traditional time to kick off the hunting seasons. And you can see a little farmer going by there on his tractor. He went the other way earlier, and he's going back to where he come from. Pretty soon, the remaining few hunters were also leaving the field, discouraged that there weren't more birds. But once again, it was just fun being out. Yeah, it looks like it's just us and 2 more guys down there. And soon they got up to leave as well, discouraged by the lack of birds. After these hunters left the field, I got a shot at 1 dove going away but missed. But oh, the wonderful smell of spent gunpowder. In a normal season opening weekend, there's plenty of these shells on the ground, but it was not the case today. Finally, Gary and I had enough fun for the day and decided, well, we'll try again next time. All right, 458 Okie here, and we're here at the dove fields, right in the background here, and I only had a handful of hunters this morning, and Gary and I, we got a couple of shots off between the both of us, and The doves were lucky. They got away. I think we saw one fall at the end of the field to a guy down at the very end. And but it's always nice to be out with a good hunting buddy, and couldn't ask for a more beautiful morning. I think it was in the high 50s when we first got here, 57 I think when we pulled in.
Even now it's nice. You know, we're used to sweating our brains out on dove opener, and this is beautiful weather.
Yeah. I tell you what, it's kind of kicks off the season though. Next in line is bow opener for deer season. But anyhow,
Followed shortly thereafter by muzzleloading.
Yes.
Our favorite.
Favorite season, definitely the favorite, muzzleloading. Weather's perfect, sitting around the fire, cooking over the fire. Yeah, some shenanigans with the crazy man.
And it's been a good season for both of us deer-wise. You know, we've got some of our nicer deer during muzzleloading.
Oh, yes. No doubt about that. Well, sign off here, but a little snippet here, kicking off the hunting seasons for Oklahoma. Please like and subscribe and check out my other videos as well.